Hey guys, I have crafted the most stupid and interesting crossbow in this entire game, at least what I have seen so far. And before we take a closer look at this, I want to showcase first of all my build. So here we are playing explosive grenades, also with cluster grenade. I can show you maybe some gameplay at the end of the video, but the focus is not on this build in this video, but on this weapon here. So here we have many new things. This is the brand new crossbow base for grenade builds. It's called Triathlon Cannon. And this one cannot load ammunition, so the only skill type that is usable with this weapon are grenades. So for grenade builds, this is a very good new base that is available from level 65. And as you can see here, I have 7 total modifiers instead of 6, and this is also because of the new leak mechanic. So we have this new rune, which is used for crafting. It's called Searle's Triumph, and this allows all equipment to have +1 suffix modifier allowed. So for that reason, I have 4 suffixes and 3 prefixes on my weapon. And because this is not enough, we also have some brand new modifiers, also suffix modifiers for this weapon base especially. So let's take a closer look at my suffixes here. First of all, we have grenade skills, fire, and additional projectile. So by the way, I have bought this weapon on the market as a magic. So it had grenade skills, fire, and additional projectile, and it had increased physical damage. So what you must know about this is that grenade skills fire an additional projectile. So this is usually the implicit modifier of all cannonade crossbows, for example. So here you can see we have this implicit grenade skills fire an additional projectile. So this is what makes cannonade or siege crossbows usually the best basis for grenade builds. But because Triathlon Cannon has such a high physical damage and base damage amount, this is even better than firing an additional grenade projectile. But in this case, we have both. And the thing is, this suffix is very rare. So here I can show you, this is PoE 2dB, which is used for crafting. And if this data is correct, then you can see here that this suffix, grenade skills fire an additional projectile, has only a percentage of 0.004%. So this is extremely rare to get as a suffix on this weapon base. And the same goes for grenade skills have cooldown use and also increased cooldown recovery rate for grenade skills. As you can see here, all of these suffixes have very low percentage chance, way below 1%. And again, if we take a look at my weapon again, you can see I actually have both of them. I have grenade skills fire an additional projectile, and then my third modifier that I got on this weapon randomly was this 29% increased cooldown recovery rate for grenade skills. So both of these are extremely rare, and yeah, I was quite lucky here to get the second one. So this started as a pretty decent base. What I did then is I added some desecration modifiers. So here you can see we have this modifier, the third one. Grenades have 20% chance to activate a second time. This is also extremely useful for grenade builds. Reaching 100% chance is equal to 100% more damage, so basically double damage, double DPS. And for that reason, this is also very valuable modifier, and this one is pretty easy to get. You just need to desecrate your item with a preserved jawbone. Then you also make sure that you have the Amunamu mod. This is this one here, Omen of the Leech. You just have to activate this one before you desecrate your item. Also make sure to use Dextral, Omen of Dextral Necromancy to only add suffix modifiers, and then you get this guaranteed desecrated mod with grenades have chance to activate second time. So this was my progression so far. I had this pretty juicy 3 suffixes, which are best in slot for all grenade builds. Then I have added some lightning damage, tier 3 lightning damage, not the best, but also pretty decent. And also increased physical damage an accuracy rating. What I did then is I decided to go with this 7th modifier, so with my 4th suffix, because I still didn't use any essences so far. So I just bought this Rune here, which allows me to get an additional suffix modifier. And then I used an Essence of Battle, which is a pretty common crafting essence for early League starter weapons. So this one here, Perfect Essence of Battle, gives crossbows +3 level to all attack skills. So in order to make this work, you need to remove random modifier. So because, of course, I didn't want to touch any of my premium GG suffixes, I have, of course, used an Omen, which made me only target prefix modifiers with my Perfect Essence. So this is this one here, Omen of Sinistral Crystallization. If you activate this and then use your essence, it will only remove prefixes. And then it removed my flat physical damage prefix, which was a tier 3. And then I got this +3 levels of all attack skills. And then I rolled another greater Exalt Orb and got back my physical damage, but not tier 3, but instead tier 4, which is still pretty okay. So yeah, the prefixes are not too good. Tier 3 lightning and tier 4 physical damage, flat and increase is not the best. This weapon which would be much better with some physical damage increase, tier 2, tier 3, even of course tier 1 would be completely broken. But yeah, this craft is not over, so I could still use Omen of Whittlings and spam Chaos Orbs and hope to find some better prefixes. But the suffixes on those weapons are just crazy, and this just showcases you what is possible with 0.5 for grenade builds. So we can get all of this juicy suffixes with grenade skills, fire additional projectiles, slower cooldown recovery, second chance of activating, and +3 attack skills. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. So this weapon DPS, by the way, is not too high as mentioned, because we didn't hit the premium prefixes. Actually, it's kind of good. 500 DPS just works. It's fine. But yeah, this weapon is by far the most crazy weapon that I have seen in the game. And yeah, now we can go into some mapping just to showcase you my build. I hope I will not die and also will not get too many lags here. Right now I'm farming Abyss a little bit. I really like Abyss. This was also my most favorite activity in the last season. In the last league. And yeah, you can see here, by the way, we are at tier 14 maps right now. I also have unlocked 15, but the drop chances are pretty low for maps in general right now, so this might be a problem. And yeah, as you can see here, two activations of my explosive grenades are usually just enough to clear everything. Here we have some essences that I may corrupt, and let's just spam some cluster grenades. My build is not very tanky, by the way, so it happens from time to time that I die, just because I'm playing with armor bases. I have not swapped to evasion yet. So here we have pretty decent armor, but yeah, armor is just not as good as evasion. Let's say it like this. So I might struggle with defenses from time to time. But this is also mostly SSF gear, by the way. This is the only weapon base that I traded. I just wanted to, since I realized, or when I realized that this is possible with the new crossbow base, I just wanted to try one crafting on this, and the first craft that I did immediately turned into this crazy, crazy weapon that I just showed you. So yeah, but this is maybe like one abyss and then I leave the map. Just wanted to showcase you a little bit, but yeah, I think you got the idea. And this video is more about the weapon base. Okay, so you can see the weapon is still pretty good, deals a lot of damage. Here 50 naps, no problem. And oh, I just sold some gloves for 10 divine, nice. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Maybe I will do an endgame guide for my grenade build. But I think this is again the most broken and interesting crossbow that I have seen in PoE 2 so far, and maybe this inspired you to also get some crafting done with this new base. Okay guys, thanks for watching, I hope you have learned something, and I see you next one. Bye bye.